Hey everyone, welcome to the video. We're just going to be breaking down the NASCAR duel races that are going to be on Thursday at 7 and 8:30. The video you're listening to now is going to be for duel number 1, and I'll be posting duel number 2 shortly after. And before we get into the breakdown, if you could subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video, it would really help me out. I'm going to be posting this content all year, and I'm really into baseball as well, so I'm going to be posting daily baseball videos once that rolls around. Alright, now into the race. We're going to be at Daytona again. It's a 2.5 miler, and we have 60 laps. Some strategy and quick notes. Dominators are not important. With only 60 laps, that leaves us around 15 dominator points available, which is not significant enough for us to make it a priority in our lineups. We're going to want 1 to 2 cars starting in the top 10. So like when we're at the Daytona 500, we can stack up all the cars in the back, but with only 20 cars, an optimal strategy is to pick 1 or 2 cars in the top half. In each lineup, you should have a car you think is capable of winning. So with the field being so small, finishing position is going to be very important, as well as place differential. And Ford has been top dog in recent years. These cars have been mainly from Team Penske and Stewart-Haas. So guys like Blaney, Logano, Keselowski, those kind of guys. Play the back. We want place differential is also king at these kind of tracks. So we want guys who can move up and finish strong. And don't look at practice speeds for Daytona. Since this is a restrictor plate race, everyone will be in the pack drafting each other, so everyone will be around the same speeds. And it's just fine to leave salary on the table. Sometimes you're going to have over 1,000 left, maybe even 2,000, and that's fine. Don't feel like you have to zero out your lineup. So I'm not going to go over the whole qualifying. You can see the green numbers on the screen. So just my thoughts on this. Byron is unplayable from the pole as he has no place differential upside, and he's most likely going to drop back and coast to keep his car fresh for Daytona. That's what his teammate Alex Bowman did last year, so I could see them doing the same. Jimmy Johnson, Hemrick, Truex are all too close to the front for consideration for me. Brad Keselowski, he's in an interesting spot in the 5 hole, but it's just a little too close to the front for me. He can definitely win this race, so he isn't a fade by any means. You could maybe put him in a couple lineups, but you're just banking on him winning and leading some laps. So that's what you're going to have to hope for if you put him in your lineups, which is not a bad bet because he is one of the best at this track. And Paul Menard, he doesn't have much upside either, and not someone I'm looking to target, although he did do good in the Clash until Jimmy Johnson wrecked him. Kyle Busch is interesting in the 7th spot. He's capable of winning this race and has some place differential upside too, and the same goes for Kevin Harvick. Reddick isn't going to make the cut for me with some of the names around him that I like more. So then we have Stenhouse, Suarez, Buescher, and Newman. They're in really good spots, I think, here right in the middle. I see them going lower owned than they should, and Stenhouse has a nice history at restrictor plates. And just to save time, the guys from 14 to 21 are all in play just by the nature of this track. And the wreck that will move these back markers up, it's going to happen at some point in the race, so just mix and match them. Hopefully you get the right combo. And just to point out, I do like Bubba Wallace more than the rest from down here. So for lineup construction, we're going to want 1 to 2 cars in the top 10, and one you think has a legitimate shot at winning from that 1 to 2 you pick, and then you're going to want to fill the rest of your lineup out with 4 to 5 guys from 10 and back. And then I'll just do a little example lineup with you guys. So let's go with Stenhouse, Suarez, if I can find him. Where's he at? Oh, right here. And then we'll go with Newman at 13, Wallace at 17. Then we're going to go down here at Castle at 20. And we're going to go with Kevin Harvick at 8. So that's an optimal lineup construction. As you can see, we still have 1,200 salary left, so I don't care about salary at all. That's I'd like to just mix and match all these guys, and that's the formula you're going to want to win. Alright guys, that's all I have for the duel number 1. I'll be posting the duel number 2 shortly, and if you have any questions, comment below. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel, and good luck.